Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Need just a second here to actually set up. What's happening? We get a little music going here, so I'm not totally bored. How do I do that again? Welcome. I got a cool piece today. Really cool piece. Uh, Jason from Jason's Works. He makes amazing coin ring tools, dies, stuff like that. Um, I actually only own a few of his items because when I started buying coin ring tools, I wasn't educated enough to know who to get from. But now I know. This is the man. Jason at Jason Works. Check him out. You can see his stuff on Rio Grande. They make amazing jeweler's tools, coin ring stuff. You can pretty much order just about anything you need there. And his YouTube, Jason's Works. He hold on here. I'm trying to get some music going. He actually ordered this off Etsy and it threw me off. I wasn't expecting that. I've been a fan of his stuff for a long time. I was going to contact him a while back to see if he ever wanted to trade any work, but I just didn't think he'd be interested. So it was weird to see him order something. So today we got a cool, we're going to do a 16-piece puzzle on a Morgan dollar. I gave it kind of a, the sun's hitting it, so it's hard to see. I gave it a little polish because I'm going to patina it later anyways, just to kind of get all the fingerprints and crap off it. So I'm going to give this a nice patina when we're done. It gives it a really cool look. And let's just draw this up, get started. This will probably be at least a good hour-long project. But it should be a fun one. If anybody feels like chatting, you should be able to see the screen. Most of the time I'm setting my camera up a little different than I normally do, to where you guys will have a back view rather than a front view. The front view is great because you can like see the lines that I'm cutting, but the back view is better because you can actually see the lines being cut. Where the front, you kind of just see my Sharpie marks. So we'll see how that works out. I'm wrapping this coin in frog tape, which is a very low adhesive painter's tape. Get any kind of air bubbles out of it. Yeah, if anybody feels like chatting, hit the live chat button down below. There's Steve. How's it going, buddy? Steve said hello. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, ask any questions. Step one is just doing that. That sun is really hitting us horribly. Let me see if I can maybe change the angle enough to kill that. Oh shit. I guess you don't want to open your drawer in your there we go. Don't want to open your drawer when it's plugged in. Shit flies everywhere. Apologize, guys. Okay, don't do that again. Alright. What else did I lose on that little fall? Saw a bunch of stuff fall down. So 16 piece, we're going to draw a 4x4 grid. I'm going to have tails be kind of the focal point of this guy. I like the tails. And Jason, if you're here, feel free to say hi so I know if you're watching. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, Jason rocks, man. He makes some good tools. I've been wanting to get his complete set for a while now. Him and I'll make something happen. How's that? I will own some Jason Works tools. Some more Jason Works tools. So we have a basic 4x4 grid. I always draw in pencil first. Yeah, Steve, I've got all the 25s, 25 degrees, and possibly more in here. I think I have a bunch of his, and probably some like side tools. But so I draw this in pencil, but I'll go over it in pen so you guys can see it here in a second. I don't want to draw on permanent marker until I know exactly what I want to draw. I had like a really nice description for YouTube, like all these links and everything set up, and it was kind of a pain in the butt because I had to like type most of them in because I was afraid to leave the YouTube page and lose it all. And I went to hit the go live button. It said unable to process your request or some shit like that. So I had to do it all again. I kind of half-assed it the second time. First one really got me. So I will go back in and put your YouTube link in, Jason, as soon as this video ends, and I can actually copy paste stuff and then just add it in. Plus it's weird, YouTube, when you first set up to go live, it only lets you put in 60 characters. But then once the video is posted, you can put 100 characters in. It's like, why not just give me the 100 characters to begin with? So the reason I do this in pencil first is because there's going to be flaws. And there's some definite drawing flaws in there, but I will correct those with permanent marker. And that angle really kind of tough. There's the one way. And again, my lines are just guides for me when I cut. I'm not going to follow these lines when I cut. Also, I'm going to adjust my corrections as I go. But that's another reason I'm going to just switch the camera angle to the back side. It's because I really don't follow these lines. They just tell me where not to cut more than anything. So as I'm cutting, I'll use those as guides, but they're more or less just outlines for me. They just tell me where not to go. So we're drawn up, we're ready to cut. So let's move this camera back just a tad. It may take me a second to adjust this thing, get it right where I want it. So please bear with me, I apologize. Get this cord proper. He's setting up right here. Lighting sucks. Let's see if that gets better once the saw starts going through it. I almost need like something to block that sun coming in. Can't do that though. Alright, I guess there's nothing left to do but cut, right? We're gonna be using... What's up, Anita? Thanks for coming. Yeah, Jason knows I've been talking to him today, so he should be good. I was talking about posting his links on my YouTube. We're gonna be using 6/0s today. These are the smallest blades that I have. They make smaller blades, but these are the smallest I have. I may have 8/0s, but nah, I ain't going there. I ain't playing that game today. This is a tough enough game to play. Oh shit, I meant to glue this in. Oh well. Standard old school jeweler saw. And these guys are pretty tiny. There's a bunch of them. There's about a dozen in there. Let's see if we can get a single one out of here. Show you guys how small they are. Some of these bunches that look like one are actually 2, 3, 4 blades. Because they're tiny. Little guy. I need some light on this side, so I apologize. Jason in the house. Just drew the design on the coin. We're ready to cut. Jason, who just joined chat, is the man who makes these coin ring tools that I admire so much and that place this order. Awesome. So Jason, if you're just joining, we're cutting this, but you guys are going to be on the opposite side seeing the blades come through. Because as I'm cutting, you can't really see me doing anything on this side because I'm just kind of following lines. So all you see is, I don't know. This way, hopefully you can at least see my cuts. Alright, I think I'm ready. I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3 pieces down. 1, 2, 3 pieces down, 1, 2, 3 pieces down, and then I'll start cutting them all off. It's probably going to be at least an hour long project here, but it should fun. I gotta pay attention to my ads. I got non-copyrighted music playing, so I don't get a YouTube strike. But they tend to throw in these like 45-minute long ads, which is freaking ridiculous. So I need to make sure I don't get caught up into that. It normally hits you like 5 or 6 songs in, so you're not expecting it. And yeah, that angle, the lighting just sucks. I apologize for that, guys. Maybe after this first cut, I'll move the camera so that you guys can see better, because right now that the light's just hitting that yellow tape wrong. But we'll see if the cuts are actually coming through here in a minute. I'm probably going to give up this blade really quick because it's just cutting like shit anyway, so let's just get this angle better. Let's see if maybe just the angle is shit. Maybe if I move it over here, so you can see that cut from there. Let's see if that's any better. The first blade sucked. That's one down, Jason. You were curious how many blades I go through. If they're good blades, not too many on a piece like this, but I tend to throw away 1 or 2 blades per good blade that I get. Thanks, man. Nah, Jason, I use the frog lube, or the frog tape has just enough adhesive to it that it works as a lubricant. So I do not need any kind of lubes, but if I didn't have this tape on here, I would probably still be trying to cut through the beginning of the coin, because without any kind of lubrication or frog tape, you're kind of screwed. But yeah, this tape is just enough lubrication on the adhesive that it works perfect. Get the backside too for you guys. I think I'm going to switch the camera back to the front view like I normally use, guys, right after I'm done with this cut. It just, the lighting just isn't right now. If anybody knows like a cameraman that works for free that wants to come to Oregon and just be my cameraman whenever I call him and not get paid, totally down for something like that. Because one of these days I'm probably just gonna like YouTube snap. You know, you've seen those like YouTuber snaps, and then like they make a bunch of memes and shit about them. It's gonna be me one day just because the camera angles. Freaking snap, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Oh look, I got a Jason's Work sticker right there. I just saw that. Unplanned advertisement. You gotta love it. Um, yes and no, Jason. It would fit if it were maybe a 20. It's almost like 3/4 of it fits. But if we did like a half ounce or something, it would definitely fit. You could probably cram it in, but you don't want to do that. With these bigger pieces, it's tough just because there isn't really a way to stack them in there. If it was like a 70 piece, yeah, it would fit, probably. I wouldn't want to cut a 70 piece to find out, because if it didn't fit, then I'd just be like, ah, shit, I just spent 50 hours cutting a 70 piece puzzle. And it didn't fit. But yeah, I've had people order the jars, the coin jars, and the puzzles, um, just with the 1 ounce. They're just a little too big. Alright, our first line is almost complete. Then we'll move this camera angle. Yeah, 70 pieces. Hold on, I'm not keeping up on chat here, guys. Sorry. 70 pieces. I've done 2 or 3 on a 1 ounce coin. And yeah, it's neat, but it's too much. 25 is about as much as you really want, because then, you know, the puzzle pieces are just, they're just everywhere. The detail of the coin is gone. You just see cuts everywhere. At least with this stuff, you guys will be able to see the coin detail when it's done. You'll know that it was a 1921 Morgan dollar. You'll know that it was, you'll be able to count the pieces. You'll see all the detail. All right, there we go. Looks great, thank you. Yeah, Jason, I saw you were just doing a class, and I'm bummed I didn't get to meet you when you were in Oregon. If you ever come back, let me know. Oh shit! Blade snap! We were so close to being done with that cut too. For now, I'm just gonna skip fixing that cut, and I'm gonna move this camera to this little guy over here. Get you guys a better angle. Thought we were doing the best we could, but oh my class. I don't do classes, man. This is about as big of a class as you're gonna get. Come on, tripod. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this tripod in here. And I think if I do this, alright guys, they're much better. So there's the cuts that we did. Focus. On the back. So we basically almost got to where I wanted to go. What exactly are you trying to focus on right now, camera? There's only one thing in front of you really to focus on. This is where the snappability comes in for Loop Dog. Freaking camera. And it's not the camera, it's the dang YouTube app. It just sucks. It's not made for live. Jason, keep that in mind too when you start doing live videos. YouTube just is so hard to capture silver with. Doesn't matter what camera you use. I bought the best phone that you could buy for camera, and I could take great pictures, as you've seen on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and that's with that camera. It's just YouTube doesn't catch it. Is this better for you guys? This blade's cutting real nice. Yeah, Jason, if you ever need product testing, man, I would love to be part of that. Try to do as many projects as I can live on YouTube, and I've only just recently started to get more active on my YouTube channel. I was focusing on another channel, and my goal on that channel was to get over 1,000 subs, just to see if I could do it, and I did it fairly quick. So I'm going to try to do the same thing with this channel, but this one obviously I want to make big, to where I have more than 2 or 3 viewers at a time, and just keep it creative. There's certain things that I definitely don't want to do live on YouTube, just because there's third blade. Is that third or fourth? I think that's our third or fourth blade. Nice. Yeah, that angle's a lot better. I can't see Chad as much. I can only see it in between cuts, but damn blade snap. That was a good blade too. It's cut nice. On the very end of these blades, there's a dead spot right here. So I use that to guide it through the coin so it doesn't cut anymore, because I have to wiggle it a lot to get it to fit back through. This blade is so thin that the actual cuts are almost unnoticeable. And I'm thinking this blade sucks. It's cutting crooked. There's another one wasted. Wasted! Luckily, back in the day, I would when I first started cutting, I would just work it through and be like, oh, it's not cutting crooked, it's just doing its own thing. And then my cuts would start being all crooked, ruin a piece. Luckily, I've been able to spot when that's happening pretty fast to avoid any of that. God dang! Oh, it's a 6/0 blade, Don. That's the 7th one. That shouldn't have even snapped. That was ridiculous. Welcome, Don. Haven't seen you in here. I've seen you on Facebook and stuff a lot. I haven't seen you on YouTube. Oh, come on, baby. This little piece of metal stuck in here, and I got to get it out. This thing will not close. Let's try it again. Again, my lines are just guides. They're like outlines. Tell me where not to cut. So don't judge me for not following my lines. Wiki, wiki. And also, for the records, I absolutely hate this kind of music. It's just free, and I won't get a strike for playing it. I freaking hate this kind of music though. And it's funny because my roommate is a I don't know, what do you call him, a DJ or a maker of music, and this kind of music he makes. That's all I hear all day is wiki 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 wiki, boom 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 boom, wiki 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 wiki. But it's over and over because he's trying to make it. Sometimes months. Wiki 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 wiki, boom 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 boom. Doesn't look like it, but we're pretty far along. Can't see chat with the angle, like the camera angle like this, so I'll check it here in a minute if I miss anything. That's where we're at. Yeah, good music is super important, Jason. Normally, I would have my Spotify cranking. When I say cranking, like if you got music, if you got earphones on, turn them down for a second because all my roommates are home. I don't want to do it. Ah, screw it. It's 10 o'clock. I listen like... That's what I'm talking about. I'll show you, Jason. I will show you, my friend. Probably seen it before. The biggest one I've ever done, most pieces, is 133 on a 5-ounce pure silver quarter. And I have it priced incredibly high on Etsy because I don't ever want to sell it because it's like my showpiece. But yeah, took 50 plus hours. I was still very, very green at cutting puzzles. I didn't know how to do it properly. So I think that it would be way better now. But 50 hours and 200 plus blades on that guy. And it was incredibly nerve-wracking because this frog tape, once, like a piece like this, I could always take the tape off and retape it and get pretty close to where I need to be on these cuts. But when you've got 2 or 3 pieces the size of one of these, if the tape falls off, you're kind of screwed. And the tape started coming off at the end, so I had to kind of just guess where my cuts were going to go. And on my very, very last cut, like the last piece, come on, last piece, it came off, and I thought that I ruined the whole puzzle. So imagine being like 50 hours in, you're on your very last piece, all you gotta do is just cut that fucker in half. And I thought that I cut it in quarter, like I thought I cut it short. Luckily I didn't, it was just fine, but God, that, I'm like having anxiety thinking about it. So yeah, I have that on Etsy for $2,200. And honestly, if I was to charge like labor and everything, I need $5,000 for it. But I know for a fact that the only person that would ever buy something like that is either somebody backing me incredibly as an artist, like almost like what do they call those people, like angel fund or whatever, like somebody that's just like, dude, you're gonna make it. I want to own one of your bigger pieces, because I truly feel that someday I will be a name in the art community. May not be a big name, but I would hope that in 7 or 8 years, 10 years time, I'll make one of those cool magazines, like coin art, modern coin art, or something like that, you know. And that's all I want. I just want that little exposure to hop me over the little slump I'm in. I think not having a website is huge too. If I had a website, it would really help out. I have a website, but it's not like one where you can order directly from or anything. It just kind of more contacts you to me through Etsy or Facebook or Instagram. That's all I use. Instagram, Facebook. Pretty much 95% of my sales come through Facebook. A few percent, like 2 or 3 orders a week through Etsy. Maybe 1 a month through Instagram. So I'm doing something wrong. I don't do eBay. That could be it. This can be really relaxing if you have the right music playing. My name is Lucas. It's nice to meet you, Perseus. After this cut, we're going to start seeing some pieces flying out. God damn it! Okay, what are you guys talking about here? Yeah, you can draw a puzzle. Anybody can draw a puzzle. I did get a kick out of somebody posted like templates for coins, like coin puzzle templates. That was pretty funny. Because what do you do about the edges? It made no sense. Coin template. But believe me, at first I didn't know how to draw a single puzzle. I had to teach myself all that, and once I figured out it's just a grid, it was pretty easy. I wish I cut this easy every time. Is that where I left off? Should cut like that. Oh, this blade sucks. You suck, blade! Just get me through this cut. Literally, get me through this cut. Cut it out. Dave Coulier. Gotta love it. Wicka, 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 wicka. You're a shitty blade. You're a shitty blade, aren't you? You a bad blade. You been a bad blade. Alright! Now we can finally cut pieces out. Before we do that though, I'm going to fix one thing so I don't forget. Which was where that blade snapped right there when we were almost done with that cut. Might as well finish it. So now we just cut them all off. Ploppity plop. Just like that, everybody. Since Jason's watching this, you know what? I'm going to unplug my phone from the charger. Plug this in because my tablet's about to die. And I'm going to play some music that I think I can get away with, that I actually like. Because I'm going to go freaking crazy listening to this crap. Sorry if you're a fan. I mean, not like the stuff I'm going to play may be any better to you, but how come everything's froze? Work. I listened to this album the other day on YouTube and I didn't get any copyright hits. So I'm thinking it might be okay. Yep. Great album. It's Royce da 5'9" called Book of Rhyme. Alright, let's finish this guy. Switch this blade out. Hopefully we can get through the last of it with these 3 or 4 bleeds.
There is no such thing as me being in my prime. You go ahead and be yours. I can always improve.
I can almost tell by looking at this one I don't like it, but you can't judge a blade by its looks, everybody.
When you're an addict, it's easy for a motherfucker to just bring you down. Gotta rise above that shit. I woke up this morning, distraction free. No nagging ass bitches. No begging ass niggas. I don't wanna go nowhere with you.
And in case you're curious, I try to keep as much silver as I can.
I woke up this morning and decided I don't expect for you to
I throw it into this little hole in my desk.
I woke up this morning with a clear conscience, a clear mind. I slept well last night.
And then the rest of it falls onto my my taper and the floor, and I throw it away. I'm really good at saving my silver, but what I do save is like, it's pretty legit, you know. Jason will like this. You know what these are, Jason? Deburring shavings. Oh shit.
These rappers ain't okay. Security bathroom hotel. Hotel, come to Detroit with back home. Yes, that's a toe tag. Might as well have made up black match of
See that ugly blade? It's cutting nice. All right, finally popping pieces.
Get some food to feed them every night. Where's my parallel to that? Nigga, where's my parallel to that? Where's my parallel to that?
Yeah, they do add up fast. They don't weigh anything. That's the thing. I have people always contact me wanting to buy them for glass blowing and stuff because it's pretty highly wanted in glass blowing and a few other arts. But there's our first piece. See if we can get a better view of this guy. And again, I'm going to tone this guy when it's done. So right now we'll just set the pieces aside. Keep on rocking. Knock all these off of here. Then we'll put it together. Tone it, put it together. Finish it. This blade is done. Set that aside for now. Swap this blade out again too. Oh, give me a perfect blade, please. The blade that ends it all. God dang. That wasn't it. Well, this is cutting crooked as shit. That's not a good way to cut. You gotta cut straight, dude. Alright, this is blade 12. Blade number 12.
This is just how it's on from quarters past. I was born at a quarter past. I was the color purple, mama pop took me home in the crown royal bag. Now I'm the hottest nigga that you know with the coldest intentions. All I know is this flow and this pencil. The Lord is my shepherd, the devil's my daughter and pension. The industry said I had to be an alcoholic who be having threesomes, be doing acid and having seizures. Wish I could go back to the old school and slap teachers. All I had to do to blow up was a hell of a pack of features. I don't relate to common folk. Focus on the comments, so I'm a go roll a touch and roll some out of most of Monica low on my hold your honorable. Niggas is sheep, niggas is sleep. About the workers is out of zone. My nigga give you a whole kilo of coke so he can go to Geronimo. He should receive a trophy for being the holy. Jesus will bless, eat a coke.
Bad.
I'm from the streets with the eyes of my evil. Robbery, thieving, ballers, debauchery, scheming. A lot of Jesus is hard to believe him. I'm proud of even a God of Eden speaking. I talk to the weaving. Beyond the stalker, I'm parking the defense. Sharking the peeping. Put the pause on you and soften the defense. Hit your pause button, hard to repeat it. Talk is cheap. The more you niggas talking, the cheapest. And all I see is prep. Run the streets today. I'm about to freak away from that police arrest. Eating out Lisa Ray. And the artist out. Get your see his breath. Tell him I said bring his ass. Said I bring his head. Let us see his head. We don't care what you say. Hit you in the face with the butt of the gun. You need to get your sweet better than two strings. Hot little weasel nigga. Fever Nina. I'm the illest. You got
Boom!
fever nigga. My numbers big and pop quotes. Pop toast and squeezing triggers. Speeding tickets. Now I pull the cops over. Get them niggas season tickets. Teacher used to shoot me down. Vicious. I shoot the missus. She turned me to a family guy.
Yeah, used blades for
I
sale.
told myself when I was 14 that she the one. Now
It's
nigga
not a bad idea.
seems to be the guns. Now
I wouldn't know how to do something like that, but
used to roll the old school folk speakers and two tweeters. Riding with
I
nothing
have
but
like
bump packs and duffels. Ryan
I
Wright
used to put
sneakers.
them all in
Got
here,
glasses cut like
all my
Wayne
used
Gill.
blades.
Dodge Prime
There's
white
quite a bit in
beaters.
there, but then I
Niggas
just started
focus
throwing
on
them out.
trying to stretch some muscle. If you're a hater, let's do it. I whip you now and then whip when your boy later. Them whippings will go around like a tornado.
So yeah, that's
Get
where we're
ready
at.
more Yale. I don't do Rodale or L's. I do the Floyd Mayweather. So many men shopping in women's section, it ain't no ladies left. These niggas crazy, yes. They're playing crazy like the Chappelle sketch. Wayne Brady F. I'm what you get with freeway Rick and cocaine 80s men. Bringing bars back to the street like Jay and 9 speed. Broadcasting ether in HD at Godspeed. I'm no longer a prospect. I'm what you call a veteran legend, man. I'm a prophet. You ain't no artist, you what I would call a concept. Made to inspire gossip like shade room on my pasta. Welcome to the Grammys where your likeness get used for promo hypeness and views. Okay, I hope that you know it. If you voted, you might as well and I voted for no one. They knew when they made that category where that trophy was going. All this industry shit is there ain't no middle class. Raise your glass, lift the classism. Either you a rich ass nigga or you's a bum. There ain't no in between. Sinners sell their souls, angels sell their halos and their wings. I had dreams of fucking the R&B chick. Then I found out that R&B chick already had it dick. Already slept with your favorite rapper, already sick. You start as an artist and turn an alcoholic and quit. This shit. I wish I would let a nerd who
Take care. Yeah, I may have to look into that. I do have a kiln, so I can melt. I just don't have any of the other stuff. I'll send that stuff to you, Jason. You can do it.
Look me in my eyes. Make sure you don't blink. Say anything you want. Remember, don't blink. I said, shit. I got all the courage in the world to start asking shit that I've never asked before. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, okay, I'm going to ask. Do you think that you doing drugs had more of an adverse effect on me? Do you think if you didn't do drugs that maybe I somehow would have came out better? Would I have done better?
Again, guys, check out Jason's works
I was only
on
seeking the approval
Rio Grande,
of your official
however you want to pronounce it,
I always wanted to know
with an E at the end.
and
Also
do I
YouTube,
make you proud? Are you proud of me?
especially if you're trying to get into coin ring making. Definitely, definitely, definitely get his stuff. I get messaged a lot. People are always asking me, whose tools should I buy? There's only one answer. Jason's works. And Jason, I do have another channel with over 1,000 subs. It's not much for a channel, but and it's completely non coin related. But I have a bunch of people that follow me here as well, and I could have a bunch of your stickers sitting all over the place if you send me some stickers. I got stickers on everything, man. I got stickers everywhere. To put them on my, to replace a bunch of my weed stickers with some Jason stickers. Give you some advertisement there too. Oh, puppy's up. Is it? Is this at all entertaining to watch, Jason? Because like, I have friends that'll like watch these religiously. Like they'll watch every one I put up, but it's like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it. But then again, I had to sit through cutting it too. And like Anita, she might still be here. She's watched almost like all my live videos of coin rings being made. And I'm just fascinated that somebody could actually watch, watch that many times. Just because for me, it's entertaining to make, but I have no idea if it's entertaining to watch. Like, is this at all entertaining to watch? I don't know. But I hope it is. I think it's really weird. But then again, if somebody was like blowing glass or something and just like had music playing and they just were blowing glass, I'd be fascinated. Jason, when I get the right music on and the saw blade will like rock to the music, it's really nice. It's pretty relaxing to cut. It can be real stressful too, but like when I'm not live and I just have the music playing, it's really relaxing. Daddy never tried cocaine. get some new blades out. Let's go to the next dozen. Cool. I'm down to keep these videos going. People enjoy them. Hey, I heard like the kids that are growing up now, like the 4, 5, 6 year olds, up to like 8 or so. They watch like videos of even weirder stuff. So I could see this being something people like. Like they watch like butter being cut with a knife, or like slime falling down a window. Hours of it. Like they just sit there, turn it on, and their parents just leave their fucking tablets on, and they just watch like, I don't know. I never watched it, so I don't know. I just heard. But this kind of reminds me of the same thing. Like if I was to play like Sesame Street music, I might have like a serious following right now. Like 10,000 6-year-old subs, dude. That'd be sweet. Oh my god. Even though I'm just cutting puzzles, this is still, I curse a lot. My music isn't appropriate. Not for kids, anyways.
Summertime were the funnest times. Mama used to have to say come inside like 100 times. Flat booty, big titty bitches just on their grind. My nigga Moody used to say they was built like the number 9. Wish I could be childish for old times. Either y'all be trans or Z, or y'all be both trying. Stole bikes with Ike until the time that he stole mine. Told mom, she told me what comes round, goes round, stop. Right. I never said that life was fair.
I'm hoping this video doesn't get deleted from this music, because I did switch from non-copyrighted music to copyrighted music. But it is background music, so it should be okay. And I have played it before, so you folks watching now may be the only ones that get to see this video. But hopefully it doesn't get deleted. I did a 3-hour puzzle a couple weeks ago, 3.5 hours, and I played one song that was on the non-copyrighted list that was copyrighted, and they deleted my video, and I was so bummed. I mean, you spend 3.5 hours making a video so nobody could see it, and you had to sacrifice listening to non-copyrighted music. Oh my god. You have to listen to horrible music for 3.5 hours. That's what I was more bummed about. I wasn't really bummed that my video was deleted. I was bummed that I had to sit through 3.5 hours of shitty music.
Cruising down the river, dancing till your feet got numb. Cool summer breezes blowing through your hair as you stood gazing down the river in anticipation of the thrill of the dizzying rides at the amusement park. Ah, memories of Buffalo Island. trips. My uncle shook hands with the manly grip. All this hand-me-down shit I had an uncanny fit. All the gangsters I had in my family had me Annie bitch. My granddaddy mistress caught the business from my granny fist. That was back before I was born. Pop told stories about it that would last for hours long. And as a family, we was just so happy when him and mama got along. On my way to that black amusement park, wood roller coasters, crack soda, plastic scooter cars. Smoking grass at the vintage food court. Broken glass waiting on you on the swimming pool floor. I came across my identity on the Pablo boat. That's where I lost my virginity. No condom though. That's when paranoia hit me like when superstition does. Left my inhibitions, I guess, where my supervision was. Parties on the way to the island would be the loudest though. First time Big Bro hit the bottle was on the bottle though. And neither one of us knew that we would both grow up and turn to alcoholics though. Some of my better times I shared with you. Shared with you. All of my better days I shared with you. I shared with you. Now you gotta wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Look beside the cat bridge. Cat bridge. Fuck. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up again. South Cat bridge. Yeah. Look, twisted cat with the bottle back, swig it.
Home stretch.
10-inch rims on my mama Civic. 10-inch rovers in the trunk. To be specific, they don't. Rather the license plate plus the windows tinted. Don't even give a fuck that it's tinted. Bitch, I'm the man now. I'm rolling.
Sounds like a good time right there, Steve.
Piling up clothes like we was clothing on the dresser. Calling up hoes like we was Jonas in the checker.
Man, I wish I had to make 20 rings.
Put these keys on the game on how to finesse her. 5 semesters left until college, I'm under pressure. I'm not a real nigga till I undress her. I gotta press her. This was my
Almost there, dude.
concerns were lesser. Nowadays I often yearn to press her. Backspace
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cuts.
most folks will burn the zester, burn the stressor. My real life drama plus fickle niggas thinking
Babalo
they
boat.
heard the best of. Jermaine Lamar, but that's insane and couldn't be further left of. The truth is that my new shit's left, you never heard it better. Give me a sec, I murder sectors, prefer to lecture. See it rather than say it, but it spill out. I gotta chill out, say fuck the world and never pull out. We had no Bible boat, but I can note those times just like a Bible quote. BC, before cell phones, the first time I was smoked, I was 6 years old, but that's for another chapter. That's for another story. To God be the glory. I made it out unscathed, and now I sunbathe with my son in Tanzanian sun rays, thinking about them days. Thinking about them days.
Alright, I'm going to turn up the music a little bit here.
Legendary. That shit there gonna make it legendary. This shit here gonna make it legendary. Make it legendary. This shit here gonna make me legendary. I should say tough because I'm balling like Dr. J, wondering how could they sub me? I certainly got comrades like Conrad Murray who operate ugly from around the way. I'm looking around at these pretty girls, and this what I gotta say.
Ain't no better feeling.
Turning down you a bad one. That's that shit gonna make you legendary. That's that shit gonna make you legendary. It ain't no better feeling than turning down you a bad bitch. That right there gonna make you legendary. That right there gonna make you legendary. That's that shit gonna make you legendary.
Damn, Dawn, you too? I want to make 50 rings today.
That shit right there just ain't necessary. All I'm trying to be is legendary. That right there
I
won't
have
make
to
you
make a
legendary.
size 14 and a half Morgan. Lucky me. Party all the time, party all the time, pop, 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 party all the time. 14 and a half Morgan. Who has fingers that big? And the shitty thing is about it is it's the second one I've had to make because the post office lost it. They didn't lose it. They sent it to the wrong house and dude never returned it to sender or sent it to the post office or anything. He just kept it. So some dude out there, some random dude, hey, random dude, if you're watching and you got a 14 and a half Morgan dollar ring you don't know what to do with, send it back to the goddamn guy that sent it to you. You got no use for it. That's that shit make you legendary. $14 and a half Morgan. I got the summer on lock.
I got the summer on lock and the winter too.
Let me show you what a winner do. I got the summer on lock. I think I might have to hit the Brewfest today. I told my buddy, nah. It's at Lloyd Center. No one wants to go to the fucking Lloyd Center for a Brewfest. But thinking it sounds alright. What up, Spazzy? Yeah, let's do some free rings, everybody. You know, it just uses a regular stretcher on that 14 and a half, but you know, I could probably do, I would feel comfortable doing a 15 and a half on the stretcher. But any more than that, no thank you. Let me show you what a winner do. We the topic of the session, got the summer on lock. Let me show you what a winner do. Stay stunned, but you broke while you front. We the topic of discussion, got the summer on lock. It's fly season, my season, long as I don't lose, it's all cool. Coffee. I got the weirdest creamer. It's Cheesecake Factory. But the weird part is it's strawberry and cream cheese flavored. I thought it was just strawberry. Like, who puts cream cheese flavoring in their coffee? And then the second I read that, I was like, yep, I can taste the cream cheese. That blink sucked. I got the summer on lock. We're going to tone this guy in a few minutes and finish it. If I can get a good blade to finish this project. I don't even see any teeth on this thing.
shit. She say I'm an asshole. How? When I don't give a shit, it's play money. My son think the foreign a toy. That's why the family gon' ball.
Let's see if it's got any teethuses. You got any teeths? Some are on lock. Yeah, it's got mad teeth. Yo, your teeth are strong. Let me show you what a winner do. Great song. Great song.
I am not trying to be in the store all day. Y'all can play the game one time. Let me go get change for $1 real quick. Hey, my man, what's up? You got change for $1? What's up, man? You don't remember me, do you? I remember you. I remember you definitely. I remember you took my basketball and wouldn't give it back because I dribbled it inside your store. But I was just messing with you. Plus, that was my lucky ball. My dad got it signed by his head Tommy, so I kept it with me. Everywhere I went, I used to bounce that ball. Everywhere I used to go, I used to bounce that ball. I'm Lil Ryan from 16-650 Vegas. Remember me? I used to buy all the Mystery Mix Now latest. I used to wait for God to come down to answer all of my prayers.
Never asked so much when I sit down and say my prayers. All I ever wanted was to be amazed.
Same little old boy used to walk to the corner store. Who used to get the funny young chicks. Who ended up dumb, million rich. I had young parents, but they both were strict. I had a superstitious granddad. Wait, scratch that. Crazy granddad. I seen him turn his hat around 3 times. Drive his car around the corner 3 times in reverse. Just cause he crossed paths with a black cat. Man, you remember Hank? He used to be a jitney at the market. My mom used to do his laundry. He used to have me and my brothers dying laughing at him. So, you know you can't.
Yeah, you need to do that, Jason. It's a good idea.
When they get done washed, and still put them in the dryer. Doing that make the clothes stink. Damn.
And live is really easy to do.
You sure you don't remember me? You remember the ball? Everywhere I went, I used to bounce that ball. Everywhere I used to go, I used to bounce that ball. Nigga, everybody know Lil Ryan from 17150.
3 more
I used
cuts.
to come and cop pork runs. I used to watch drug dealers come through in cars like if I get one of those, it's showtime.
Never asked so much when I sit down and say my prayers. All I ever wanted was to be amazed. Is that right? It is always good to see him in the neighborhood. Hey, baby, how you mama? Look at that car. He done it. I told y'all he was gonna do something.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow, this is overwhelming. It feels like it was just yesterday. I was watching Good Times, wishing I could get a hold of Thelma. Fighting with my brother over channels. I like watching movies. He likes stupid shit like Robin Williams going Nanu, whatever that stupid ass show called. I ain't around here being no attention whore. I need niggas to look at these lips. But every time we got those.
It's called Mork and Mindy, bitch.
God, I miss my big brother so much. He went to prison so much that I don't think I recognize him these days much. But I'ma always know what to get him from the ice cream truck. He used to get the push-up pops. I used to get the snow cone. I used to want to be just like Turbo. He used to want to be Ozone. I got all the kids waving at me. All the elderly off their high horse. They wouldn't even let a nigga play 21 in the driveway. Nowadays, the ball is in my court. Everywhere I went, I used to bounce that ball. Everywhere I used to go, I used to bounce that ball. Everybody going, ain't that Lil Ryan from over there on Marlow? I ain't seen him since he's a baby. Well, I'm back in town to let the people know that you don't need no lucky ball. You already amazing, and I'm still your neighbor, little Lil Ryan.
Never asked so much when I sit down and say my prayers. All I ever wanted was to be amazed.
I was also going to ask about fear as an individual. You know, it's plenty of people feel a sense of security around you. They kind of lean on you. Do you ever feel like a certain amount of pressure from that? You ever get afraid?
Of course I do. I mean, everybody gets afraid sometimes.
What possibly can make you afraid? What are you afraid of?
afraid to admit, I'm afraid of the weight of my problems. Haters working overtime, 8 or 9 jobs worth. All these wanna scheme ass niggas, old basketball shorts, sons of jean ass niggas need to know. I'm a product of a dead poet, rhyming at its low. Equals my Angelo, my emphatic flow, rise status quo, lying on the paddock flow. Addict at its best, eradicated from the barricade. Afraid of the thought of releasing music that's indicative of where I'm at in life. Will they like, will they hate? The better question is, if they hate it, is you down to pay the price? I'm looking right in your eyes, say you motherfucking right. Don't bother me with adversity, I conquered my crown and King Kong could. All I think about these days is mom good, cause she diabetic, my daddy just had a cancer scare. And do we still work at the post office? The answer's yeah, I'm introverted, knowing that it's not about us, bigger problems outside.
There's a war going on outside that no man is safe. You see, you can smile, but that won't change the color of your skin. But I'm the same.
This blade is dead. I'm just trying to get it to the end. I need my my blade to get a W. I don't want to bring in a closer when we're this close.
I'm afraid of you going to college and not acknowledging I'm your father because you're not proud enough. But I fought hard to make sure you never see certain things that I'm a product of. It's easy to confuse being a father with being a provider, but all we got is us. And I'm afraid to lose you. You're the coolest kid I ever saw. She did a good job.
Come on, you're my closer, Blade.
Credit for raising you too, because all I did was discipline. I never taught you to ride a bike, but we still a lot of light. And you making music now? I wonder what made you want to get this. You know what I'm about to say next, right? I'm afraid of you drinking. Though I never taught you to swim, I'm afraid of you sinking. I know I taught you to fight. You ain't in condition to witness. You wired different. You just ain't the nigga your friends is. It's scientific, not my opinion. So you know you're genetically predisposed to more than just eating soul food. So I'm afraid of you to try to risk it. You in the gene pool with a
And
lot
then
of
there was
symptoms.
one.
And I'm the sickest of them all. Alcoholics die, but they stop from symptoms of withdrawal. Look out the window, tell me what you see. Police shooting brothers of color, you and me. And they acting like they hate us, so you may just want to love yourself and never be compensated. If I could say this one thing, this one thing not related, you will never, ever, ever, never be a master.
Another great song. This fucking blade sucks. Friction. Cutting with friction.
It's Christmas time and I'm coming home. Daddy's acting all crazy again.
Fucking coin's getting hot.
Mama got herself a bloody nose. Daddy slapped her in the face again. Why they always gotta fight so much? Damn. Mama face swole. Me and my bros in a panic state. And if that's the case, yo, I can't just stay around us. Everything was fine. We just had dinner. We got all the He-Mans, Battle Cat, Adam, and Cringer, even Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Now we sit and listen to y'all argue about how y'all
I don't even hear it cutting
just
now.
admitted to us Santa fake, so Kid Fisher just ran away pouting. Now I
hell's
gotta go
going on
and console
outside?
him. He wasn't nothing but a spoiled little boy then, little naive with an innocent cry. All he ever wanted to do was fit in with us, and y'all bought him a pair of fake Timberlands and put him in a real Timberland box. I'll never forget them boots. They was called Rugged Outbacks. Mama went and found him at Payless and made us promise not to say nothing. And Pop came in like he ain't know nothing about it. Like, Judy, you gonna send that boy out in public like that? He'll be just fine. These kids ain't about to be looking down at his feet for no tree. And she really meant that. Meanwhile, this little arrogant nigga called himself stunting on me and Greg with him talking about where y'all Tim's at. But he was too young to detect sarcasm, so we was like, nigga, where your Tim's at? It's Thanksgiving in the Montgomery home. Greg just came in here drunk again. Now mama trying to cover for him. She afraid my daddy gonna punch him again. Why you gotta get drunk so much? Damn. I wish you would just stay where you was at instead of coming home all rude and
I would have switched this blade out days ago if I wasn't almost done. It would have probably been done too if I had switched it out. And it's probably going to snap before we're done too.
Before daddy come down these stairs in his basement and see you wasted, but he just cut me off like, that nigga ain't gonna do shit. But the truth is this, he couldn't whoop my dad even if
I hear
he was
power
sober.
tools out back.
Tried once, ended up unconscious, a broke arm and a toothless chip. My big bro got a lot of emotional
Gets me
problems. He feel
excited.
that we was all abused as kids. He saw mama get dragged down all kind of stairs like a rag doll when he was 2, and this is back when daddy used to sniff cocaine, poke thing. He had to be subjected to this when he gets drunk, he gets the losing it, he gets the illusion it. He gon' protect us all from the big bad wolf. Stand up to him and prove some shit. But all he really doing is stressing mama. Got it going. Boy, you know your daddy up there sleeping. The food is ready. Why don't you stop making all this noise and just let him stay asleep?
Haha, done.
Dad has just been awakened again. Greg is making all kinds of noise. Dad is on his way angry again.
Alright guys, give me just a minute
Making all
to
that goddamn noise.
run downstairs, get some hot water for the patina solution, and I will be right back and we'll finish this up.
I'm thinking to myself, Greg, please don't say nothing stupid, man. Every time my daddy in his drugs and he's standing in the hallway mad at somebody, I swear to God, he got the same strength as Superman. My brother turned around and just walks in the kitchen without even giving an answer with his back to him. Like, I ain't gotta talk to you, nigga. Nigga, you don't hear me talking to you? Next thing my brother did is something that when it comes to my father, is something you just don't do. He looked him right in his eyes and he asked him, what the fuck is you gonna do? My father hit him so hard his body hit the stove, the oven dough hit the fucking floor, the turkey fell out the oven hole and landed near the stairs. Now daddy standing over Greg talking about, nigga, you ain't hurt, get up, get up. And here come Vish talking about, Dad, I don't think you're gonna get up. Then mama went damn near hysterical. She called the police came, neighbors is all in the street watching the cops taking my father out in handcuffs. Damn, that shit was real embarrassing. To all my friends I grew up with, who grew up fatherless, I know to me you live vicariously.
Alright.
I want you to know that we ain't no better than you, we yours, we all needed therapy. We care about each other more than we care about if anybody understands us. What I'm trying to say is fuck you and happy holidays from the Montgomery family. Every man makes a step for your life. Wanna make excuses, no, no, no. Life took me on a roller coaster ride. I've been up and down, no. It was at my daddy game, took me high. Turned around and then took me on.
We have mad pieces. So, I actually have to put this together first. Actually, I should be okay not putting it together, because I already polished it, so we're good.
You can do it too, just look at me. See, I'm a grown man without a yeah. Everybody say yeah. If you don't know the meaning of the blues, you've been through so much and like nobody can do to. Now can't you feel it? I'm a wrong way. It's how we came. I'm a grown man without a you can do it too, if I can do it. You can do it. I was a runaway. I was a runaway. It's nothing none of y'all can do to. Do to. You were a child.
What's up, Danny D? Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. Hope you and Drew are having a good day.
Daddy was walking out and left. He never left us. He was all confused. I didn't understand. Maybe I might not answer the questions. I was a teenager. I understand and appreciate it so much more now. As a man. As a talk of respect, discipline, consequences for your acts. So yeah, of course.
Yeah, Jason, I definitely need to get some stuff from you, man.
Shape the type of father that you are today, or maybe in some ways that it had negatives to it. And if so, what kind of negative traits do you try to avoid having as a father right now to me?
Protecting Ryan. Back when I was a teenager, me, my brother Vish, and my brother Greg was playing basketball at the court. It was these two niggas in general that just kept fouling, just fouling. So I went up for a layup. I'm like, ball, nigga. Damn, they talking shit, I'm talking shit.
Ball.
He jumps up in my face. So I throw an overhand right in the hook. Bitch.
This nigga falls to the ground asleep. All you see is Z's, birdies, stars, you hear others. And then I run up on the nigga who was with me. It was also talking shit. I said, what's up? As soon as I said that, this nigga Fish just threw the basketball, hit him in the face hard as fuck. Now, if he was about to say something tough, he must have just changed his mind, because that nigga turned around, broke, running. All I heard that nigga saying was, right when I was thinking to myself, what the fuck is Greg?
Yeah, Jason, you got lucky too, man. I'm not sure how this this puzzle
So the next thing that happened in my mind
was still on Etsy. I raised all my prices quite a bit recently, and that one slipped through the cracks.
landed in front
So you got a hell of a deal.
with a knife in his hand, with the handle taped up that he had been keeping under his front driver's seat in his car the whole time, and nobody knew. This nigga
I need to
just
go
pulled
through
out
Etsy and make sure all my
something
stuff's
to
up to date.
kill you, motherfucker, and start cutting him.
Up to
I had
date.
to grab him. Like, Greg, what are you doing? Kill this nigga. The whole park just went silent. And then the silence gets broken by
Like
Lisa.
a grown
And all we hear from each other.
last piece. And then we're gonna try to put the thing together. All right, let's. Latina. I'm gonna have to actually go back downstairs to rinse these off and everything. So
My mother and father. Why you
I
have to try to kill me,
apologize
Greg?
for the
I
steps
was protecting Ryan.
I have to take here.
When he went to prison and started writing letters.
Hour 40.
Dear
No,
Ryan,
you're good, dude. Don't worry
I'm
about Jason.
So sorry. All I was doing was protecting Ryan. And then he came home. Ryan got a record.
I
deal.
got
Greg?
you,
Yeah,
dude.
I deal with a record every day.
I would have hooked you
that
up
I got
anyways.
For calling myself protecting Ryan. But you don't have to call
But
me.
yeah, good timing though.
See, here we
I
go
literally
again.
just changed them
Nobody
like
gotta
this
see
week,
my
so
side of the story.
it's
Every
not a
time
big
I
deal.
turn around, y'all
All right, we're using liver sulfur.
protected Ryan. I think I get it now.
I'm gonna go heavy on the liver sulfur too.
It wouldn't be long enough to do it.
I want some darkness going on with this guy.
Thank you for teaching me how to write. Thank you for teaching me how to scrap. Thank you for sacrificing your life so I can have a better. Greg, is that what you want to hear? Reflections of your strong friend. You need to check up on your strong friend. Nobody ever checks up on a strong friend. Strong friend. I remember 2003 out here screaming.
All right,
I was gripping that
we're going from silver to black.
I put rhinestones in my do-rag. I put on leather pants. I went to parties just for Bacardi. I trick, I never dance. All my friends expect to be treated just as
Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go downstairs and rinse these off. I'll be back in like less than a minute.
How was your problems becoming my problems? I'm already hiding all of my problems behind my pop problems. When I was 9, see my father beat the shit out my mama. I'm smiling right now. I'm trying not to cry about it. Alcoholic, I just spent 5,000 trying to buy bottles of Patron again. Now sing along with your strongest friend. Suicide is suicide. Suicide is suicide. Suicide is suicide. Suicide is suicide. You need to check up on your strong friend. The one with strength is never gone in. The one with sense take care of several grown men. Pay their rent and then they trade on him. The devil play to win. I remember I had my Ian Campbell and my Mercedes Benz. You probably thought she gave in to the plot of Satan's sin. She got demons greater than you and I. And this message is 2-9 in the shady. You say we friends? Well, take care of Lyric 80 and Baby Quinn like they Haley then. Shit, it's my funeral. Y'all should play all my songs too. Hope my body look beautiful while I lay in my strong suit. Rumors spread about me that ain't true. That's how the fake do. If I'm the strong friend, then what the fuck would that make you? Check up on your strong friend.
How's my freaking
It's funny. They laugh at
battery?
me because
My
I'm
battery's
different,
gonna die.
but I laugh at them because
Let's plug this in real quick.
Kurt Cobain. We all just suicide.
All right.
Suicide ain't the answer.
Thanks, Spazzy.
Kendrick Lamar. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy dismissive. I don't understand.
So there's our
They say he's crazy. That's bullshit.
pieces.
They're not crazy. They're strong people.
And we need to polish them.
Sick. Dave Chappelle. Black people don't know a goddamn thing about their self. Capital Steve's, Ty Henry, Chester Bennington. Rest in peace, my sweet. Anything or everything. Anything, everything. White people decide between anything and everything.
Dang it.
White people divide between anything and
Drop these
everything.
pieces. They could be hard to find.
Grew up in the hood between anything and everything. White people
Where'd you
just
go?
made us just do everything. Now they just in cage, just divide us up in everything. We snitching on each other, telling everything.
Aha.
Buy from other colors, selling everything. That vodka was my crush, but now I'm
Ugh.
selling everything.
I dropped
Just kicked my mother out and everything.
I bought a 50-piece puzzle once, and there's still pieces I'm finding.
We don't stand for anything. And so we fall for anything. We wasn't born for anything. We don't control anything. We don't own anything. We don't learn anything.
This is the hard part, putting it together. Like literally. Like I don't know if that piece really goes there. Just guessing. It's this piece I need.
America will always side with those whom she can direct, give orders to, and have those orders obeyed. Minister Louis Farrakhan. There is no police brutality. Sheriff David A. Clark. God bless America. God King. Yeah, now you see what the Lord doing. Ripping pages out the book. I had to make a story fluent. Thanks to Marshall, I'm sober doing what I enjoy doing. I'm putting Chatham Chatting on. Had to at least pay it forward to him. Yeah, every other day another star's born. And that's the freshen up the canyon of the art form. Fuck with my common shit will be quick. Got what's in my pocket out of the dirt. Filthy rich. I stuck to my promise to mama, stay focused. Govern my time, I'm trying to vocally smoke you. You will be missed. The hocus, the pocus, magician doing tricks in his miserable business who spit. Loyalty, forgiveness through biblical scripts of morals and wisdom. Painting pictures of this historical war of attrition who's just the dopest, the wokest. I'm 5 years sober. Trauma from my childhood constantly haunts me till I finally cry tears over. Sharp as a gauntlet with thoughts of my side chick in high heels cause I didn't want her. I needed her though I didn't want her. I'm hot as July, no lie, wouldn't lie in the sauna. Invested in truth, don't expect me to buy in the Monas. They done took the charts over, so now y'all scared of them shook niggas. Jamal Crawford couldn't cross over and sell me them wolf tickets. Best rapper alive, broadcasting live. 4, 3, 2. I'm fly as a dive in the sky in the harness. Anyone alive sleeping on it can die in pajamas. Police call me a threat to society, though I am a promise. I am a one of one like Isaiah Thomas. You can't fathom thinking deep enough to sink the abyss. You think you Pac, I'm thinking of sinking your Demetrius ship. Only thing that I can't fathom is why the preacher is rich. How to think in the moderation and turn a drink to a sip. I'm private when I fly, ball out like Rondu. You in the game, but you sitting coach like Tyron knew. Me and my soldiers lead us out here mobbing like old Italians. Snatching your homie's necklace to rock it with your medallion. Over these groceries, I'm toe to toe with your whole battalion. I hit you with foe from this 44 like over album. I take lives like banned contracepts. All the contraband I collect is Iran-Contra-esque. Respect the mantra, die at the hands of consciousness. Run up and get left, ran down to death on your damn conscious steps. The booze already made me lose. I can't go out like I'm Amy Winehouse. graciously still kept me here in the place to be. On the corner like baby blue, standing in timeout. Looking real spiritually aware, pair of Pumas on. Looking like I'm aboard a lair, headed to uniform. I'm so lyrically rare, I spearheaded the unicorn.
I was born a boy, sugar-coated all the way and living put me in a great position. Every time they hear me, they say, ain't nobody did this now. If they don't, they're shipping now. Just listen to the
Yeah, losing pieces sucks. We're good. So let's make it pretty.
I made a choice. I'm rolling with Rice. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Everything is everything, but I need a better ring. I'm married to the game, so I got both of us wedding rings. On everything, tip is the wedding singer. Like, I wanna make headbangers. I'm leaving them dead, and I ain't scared. It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I was panicking yesterday, now I'm happy as hell. We yeah. It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I'm turning back up my radio. I hope I never be alone. Said it's the first of the month. Got bitches calling my phone. Just paid a couple of bills. Just got some shit cut back on. I gave my mama some money so she can go out and gamble. God only put on me, but he know that I can handle. But it's the first of the month. I'm putting some rims on my car. My lady said it's a waste. Bullshit, I'm a star. Leave me alone. She jealous anytime I'm gon' shine. She said if you so talented, why nobody ain't ever heard of you? She dumps me on the 20th, takes me back by the 30th. She's wrong, but we've been together such a long time. It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I was panicking yesterday, now I'm happy as hell. We home. It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I'm turning back up my radio. I hope I never be alone.
Steel wool. Little steel wool's magnetic, so trying to pick up any kind of excess steel wool material so it doesn't get in the capsule when we transfer it. Someone on the roof. If I get raided, FBI's on the roof.
We get kicked out the room, I'ma move the shit down to the lobby. Cause I got my back in the bed, I'm happy as hell. Bitch, it's time to party and it's the first of the
It's a Morgan, not a Silver Eagle. A smaller ring. Try to find a better capsule for you there, bud. I don't have the best capsules right now. Set this down where I can focus on it. Feet would be nuts. I do scam baiting on the side, so it is a fear. Like, we call up known scammers and waste their time, like hours and hours a day. And when you piss them off, they tend to try to get you rated. But no, I'm not worried about it. They're in India. Someone's drilling on my ceiling. So that's it, Jace. Hope that's what you wanted. It looks better in person. I'm not getting the greatest lighting off of this thing right now. And I may mess with the toning a little bit, make it better. Turned out a little lighter than I like. But done. The hard part's done, the cutting. You can always fix the tone. But yeah, 16 piece, 1921. Morgan Dollar. Hand cut puzzle. In only 2 hours. You're welcome, bud. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This was exciting to see in my Etsy page when I opened it. Like I said, I've always one of the first tools I ever bought for coin ring making was from you. I can't remember what it was because, like I said, when I first started buying tools, I didn't know who to buy, what to buy, um, who was respected in the community, all that kind of stuff. So I ended up just grabbing first thing I grabbed, which some of that was not your stuff, and I regret it now. But I think you and I will work out some things to where I can acquire some of your stuff, and maybe you can acquire some of my stuff, and we'll both be happy. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. Sounds cool rattling around the case. Awesome. Brewfest time. Later, guys.